This guy finally won a game. This guy finally won a game. And for Sky fans, you guys should hope that I hate watch more of your games. This is the first game I've logged in to hate watch, and you guys actually won. You guys actually won a game. So I think that you guys should thank me, every single Chicago Sky fan. Because you are now not far off the Indiana Fever. You won. You won against the Wings. Congratulations. We had Angel Reese with a double single. Cardoso was exceptional. But let's talk about the Wings. So Enrique, you might be if you are a box score watcher, you might think that Enrique Agumbawale was the reason why the Dallas Wings were in that game. Enrique Agumbawale was the reason why they lost that game. She was the reason why they lost that game. Straight up, she was the reason why they lost the game. The Sky weren't anything spectacular. They were pretty decent. But the reason why they lost that game, or the reason why the Wings lost that game, was because of Enrique Agumbawale. Paige Bueckers spent the whole fourth quarter just staring. Just like Paige barely touched the ball in the fourth quarter. Barely touched the ball. People in this saying Enrique scored 37 points. Like, I mean this. Enrique just went 1 on 5. She hit a couple of shots. But Paige Bueckers had the most anonymous 15-8, 3-3 games, 3 turnovers. Like, Paige had the most anonymous 15-point game I've ever seen. Dejanay, I thought, was okay. I thought Dejanay was pretty good. Paige was +7. So Enrique just didn't function without Paige on the floor, I guess. But this was the most anonymous 15 points, like, good stat game I've ever seen. Like, by the way, Paige, like, genuinely, it's not like Paige does anything bad ever. It's not like she does anything bad ever on the floor. But, like, it is, like, it's not great. It's just not great, like, you really would hope that Paige would actually assert herself in a game. She just doesn't. As good as Paige Bueckers is, she does not assert herself in a game. And if you guys agree with this, subscribe. We are trying to get the 48,200 subscribers as soon as possible. For the Chicago Sky, in the first half, it was all Cardoso. Cardoso ended the game with 23. Cardoso in the first half she had her first 10 points for the team. So she had 23. The two best players for the Chicago Sky were the three best: Beck Allen, Sloot, and Ariel Atkins. Beck Allen was the best player by a mile. By a mile for the Chicago Sky. Beck Allen was the best player for the Chicago Sky by a country mile. When things were going wrong for the Sky, Beck Allen stepped up. Beck Allen was the one who stepped up. Beck Allen was the reason, like, why when the Wings looked like they were going to pull away, that the Sky were in the game. I thought Michaela Onyenwere was really good. Elizabeth Williams, again, has really been struggling this year. And Ariel Atkins, I thought down the stretch, was super as well. Ariel Atkins and Courtney Vandersloot, their playmaking was exceptional. Like, down the stretch, Ariel Atkins and Courtney Vandersloot were absolutely unbelievable. And I got to give Angel Reese some credit. She scored 2 open layups in the fourth quarter. She made 2 open layups in the fourth quarter. She did give up 3 offensive rebounds in the fourth quarter, but who's counting? I am. But, like, I have to say, she wasn't terrible in the fourth quarter. And in fairness, Angel made a couple of good passes in the fourth. She made a really nice pass to Cardoso. She made one real nice pass to Cardoso. She had 3 me-bounds out of her 4 offensive rebounds. Of her 4 offensive rebounds, 3 were me-bounds. But one good thing is she caught a me-bound and she actually passed Cardoso early in the game. Like, it was pretty good. And to be honest, I will say Angel, coming into the last 3-4 minutes of the game, it was a disaster class, and she actually had a good 4 minutes. So I have to say, like, Good 4 minute, like pretty decent 4 minutes from her. Again, it was this close to being a disaster class. But she made 2 open layups, which is all you can ask for after starting off a game 0-4, being like -4. All of her rebounds basically being me bounds. And yeah, like it was a 3/4 court disaster class. Or 3/4 of a game disaster class from Angel. But at the end of the day, she had a good 4th quarter. And to be fair, the way Angel played in the 4th is the way she probably should be playing. She is she's a good role player. She's a good role player. Like, it was a solid performance. Like, she made a couple of extra passes. She kind of swung 1 or 2 times and the team won a few times. And like the team got a couple of scores from all 5 people's ball movement. The commentators making it seem like Angel Reese was Michael Jordan was a bit of a weird one. Like Angel Reese, like the ball, Angel Reese would have there'd be a pick and roll, and the ball would be kicked to Angel Reese, and Angel Reese would make one pass, and there's another pass, and then the ball's hit about 4 people's hands before it ends up going to somebody else for an open jump shot, and they'll randomly, for every single pass Angel Reese throws. Like, the commentators credited every single bucket with Angel Reese, even if she didn't touch the ball. It was mad. It was mad. But, like, I have to say, I think she had a solid 4th quarter because, again, she made her layups. She did catch a rebound, and she did basically the shot put spin technique almost with the ball without dribbling the ball, and got called for a travel, but it didn't work. It didn't happen in the end. Did not happen in the end. But either way, like, a lot of people, some people are saying the refs gave it against the Dallas Wings. No, Arike Gumbawale was just literally jumping in the air and jumping on the ground. Realistically, the game was won by these 3 players right here. These 3 players right here. And by the way, Cardoso was fantastic coming into the 4th. She was fantastic through 3 quarters. But these 3 players right here won them the game. Sloot down the stretch. A lot of the times when it came to Sloot, they weren't really respecting her, and Sloot was able to get to the basket and score. Sloot was really, really good at times. But all in all, from this game, I don't know. Like, the one thing that I was probably most concerned about was just Paige being frozen out, and the Sky aren't really that bad. Like, Ariel Atkins is playing like Ariel Atkins again, and that's a huge thing. Like, Ariel Atkins averaging 12.3 before today with 17, so she's gonna average up to 13, 14. She's turning into Ariel Atkins again. Beck Allen's average is probably going to be thereabouts 10 for the year. And, like, the real starting lineup should have Beck Allen in instead of Kia Nurse. But in the starting lineup, like, the starting lineup are their actual best 5 players, with Angel as the 5th option, it's not a bad lineup. It's not a bad lineup at all, if we're being honest. But yeah, it is what it is.